coming. तो बस वो मोहनजोदड़ो का मिक्सिंग चल रहा है, उसमें से पहुंच ही रहा है. So I just, if you can wait, it will just help us because we really wanted to be here from the beginning. ऐसा नहीं कि आखिर में आया और विमोचन कर दिया किताब. So please एक कोशिश करो, just touch with it. और हम चाहते हैं कि सारे मित्र साथ में रखें. आप प्लीज, आई नो वेल.
And it's such a privilege that joining you on the dais today on this very special day for you are, well, your friends. And your friends are, I think each of them don't need more than a line of being mentioned, but yet I'm going to go ahead and call each of them one by one. Ladies and gentlemen, KK Menon, actor par excellence. Well, I thought my job was at stake when Makranji took the mic and said, you know, we have to hang on for 5 minutes. Makranji, where are you? A round of applause, everybody. Makran Deshpande. Ashutosh Ji, I'm told, is still expected, so fingers crossed, and we'll have him here in a couple of minutes. Well, Benjamin Gilani, actor of film, television and theatre. Benjamin. Shiv Subramaniam, actor, screenwriter, and we're so privileged to have him here join us on the dais as well. Shiv Subramaniam, everybody. And well, no book is complete without the right publishing start, and for that, ladies and gentlemen, this evening we'd like to thank Mr. Swaroop Nanda from Lead Start Publishing. Can we have a round of applause for him? Well, I'd like to start off by just introducing Lead Start to all of you. Lead Start is the reason why we have this book amongst all of you today. Lead Start Publishing, it's a convey the passionate intensity of a seeker. In the words of a leading poet, he has the anonymity of the saint poet on one hand and the self-expression of the modern writer on the other. Raj is also the editor of a spirituality e-magazine called The Mother, as well as the co-founder of Foundation for Contemplation of Nature. He was initiated into the order founded by Sri Sitaram Das Omkarnath, and he now leads a simple life. And we're so pleased to have him here with us to talk about his book, which he's going to be doing in a short while. Start with Swaroop being the publisher of the book. If you could tell us a little bit about your association, joined by the rest of them, where hopefully once Ashutosh is here, we hope we can end with the launch. Yes, there's going to be the unwrapping of the book, so we're just hoping Ashutosh can be there with us for that special moment. So right now, everybody on the panel, everyone on the dais is going to be saying a few words. I'd like to start off with Swaroop.
Thanks, madam. Thanks all of you to come in this large audience to tell you about our association with Raj. This is our 5th book together, I think. And the association has just consistently grown. And Raj generally writes non-fiction. This is his second piece of fictional work. The previous one being Big Papa, that we launched about 3-4 years back. When we started this and Raj sent this book to me, and we were going with the editor, the commissioning editor was looking at this. This commissioning editor of ours is a completely poker face person. You cannot get a reaction from her, and I've seen her really excited a couple of times. 4 years, 5 years back, when she had commissioned. Sorry. Hello. Yeah,
much better.
This is nice. Yes. So I was just talking about the commissioning editor. So this very senior commissioning editor of ours, and she has a poker face, and you can get a reaction from her. And once she received the book, she saw it just so overwhelmed. So we published another book by Anandi Kantan, who pretty much doesn't need an introduction now, a book called Asura. And her first line to me was, Swaroop, this is as big or bigger. Right? So it's a huge book for us. Thanks. Please support the book. What does the book do for you? In your journey towards spirituality, from whichever position that you are, possibly whether you're agnostic or you're an atheist or you're a believer, it'll take you one step forward towards spirituality. That's our delivery to you. Yeah. Enjoy the book. Have the read.
Well, and now, like Makranji, you've been smiling the most. So I think we're going to start from that end of the whole line now.
देखो भाई, हंस दो, इधर आ सकते हो, जो भी हंसना चाहता है। देखो, राज और मैं और केके, ये एक त्रिकोण रहा है। मतलब कहते हैं चीनी, चाय की पत्ती और दूध अलग नहीं किया जा सकता। और हम दरअसल सांता क्रूज ईस्ट के उस रेस्टोरेंट में ज़्यादा मिले, वो थे कैफे लूनर। कहते हैं मनुष्य सामाजिक प्राणी। मनुष्य सामाजिक प्राणी मतलब क्या भैया? समाज की जरूरत है। क्यों जरूरत है भैया? कुछ तो बोले। जैसे अब कहीं कुछ घट रहा है, हम कुछ बोल सकते नहीं चाहिए, तो दोस्त चाहिए। और ऐसा दोस्त चाहिए जो जिसके लक्षण ये हो कि वो आपकी सिर्फ अच्छी बात माने, गलत बात है उसको वो फेंक दे, वो बोले चले छोड़ देंगे। उसके लिए है लोग, क्रिटिक्स है, एनिमीज। और ये एक हमारा ऐसा दोस्त रहा जो मुझे ऐसा लगता है, मैं के मैं जो तू कहना चाहता है वो भी कह रहा हूँ, तो तू अलग से कुछ कहना। कभी कभी पहले माइक मिल जाता है तो अंग्रेजी में बोल देता हूँ। बस देखो ये है बात, इसलिए पहला माइक थैंक यू। इसलिए कहीं भी कॉर्नर में बैठो, हंसते रहो। तो बात यह है कि अगर मित्र ना हो, देखो मैं आज मित्र के मतलब एक मित्र की हैसियत से बात कर रहा हूँ। राजसू पे मैं शायद हो सकता है वो मुझे जी बोल दे, लेकिन मैं राइटर बना, उसमें राजसूपे का और केके का सबसे ज़्यादा योगदान रहा। यहाँ पर एक और शख्स है, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि वो भी मानेगा, और वो है नौशील मेहता। इफ ही इज देयर, आई थिंक ही शुड आल्सो कम हियर। एंड ये ऐसे लोग होते हैं, हम कहते हैं कि राइटर नहीं है। राइटर नहीं है तो भैया दुनिया में घटती हुई कहानी कौन बताएगा? कहानी तो वो है कि मैंने कही, तूने सुनी, तूने कही, मैंने सुनी, और फिर ये हो गई मनमानी। चलो फिर बोल दो, ये कहता है जय गुरु, मैं कहता हूँ जय कहानी। पर जय कहानी बोलने के लिए कोई तो होना चाहिए। और मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि ये एक जो राइटर है, अभी हमने कहा कि अगर किताब पढ़ लोगे तो आप स्पिरिचुअली बहुत आगे बढ़ोगे। स्पिरिचुअली आगे बढ़ोगे मतलब क्या होगा? ये हमेशा लोग डरते हैं कि स्पिरिचुअली आगे बढ़ोगे मतलब क्या सलाह हमके अपने बाकी की चीज़ों से, वाइसेस से दूर तो ना हो जाए। मुझे ऐसा लगता है what we have been with him, I mean look at me, I am as एक प्राणी की तरह हूँ आज भी, है ना? इसके साथ रहा हूँ कितने 20 साल से, फिर भी आज एक प्राणी ही हूँ, लेकिन स्पिरिचुअल एक बैकबोन जो उसकी बातों से है। हमें अगर जैसे इसकी किताब के थ्रू हम परिचित हो जाएंगे अपने भीतर के किसी एक व्यक्ति से, मुझे ऐसा लगता है इस आदमी ने मुझे कम से कम दुनिया की बहुत खूबसूरत चीज़ों से मिलाया। और वहाँ पर मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि एक दोस्त होना अनिवार्य है। अगर मैं एक बात कहूँ, ईश्वर का मेरे लिए अगर कोई अमूल्य उपहार है, अगर कोई गिफ्ट है, तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि दोस्त है। और वो दोस्त अगर थिंकर हो और राइटर भी हो तो निशक्त होने चाहिए, तो वो मुझे मिल गया है। और मैं चाहता हूँ कि ये ऐसी किताबें लिखे ताकि हम आज नहीं तो कल तो पूरी पढ़ पाए। देखो ये भाषा जो लिखता है ना, आप समझ गए ना?
नहीं, ये ऐसी नहीं है।
ये ऐसी नहीं, चलो चलो ये भी पता चल गया। ये किताब वैसी नहीं है, सब लोग पढ़ सकते हैं, सबको सब कुछ समझ में आएगा। एक तो साथ में एक डिक्शनरी भी लेनी पड़ती है, पर इस बार ये है कि अपना देखो एक और कुछ सेल कर देगा वो आदमी। उधर बैठा ऐसे लोग ऐसे ही करते हैं। पर सच बताओ, आई एम सो हैप्पी। कभी कभी आपको खुश होने के लिए अवसर मिलना पड़ता है। मुझे लगता है मेरे दोस्त ने आज मुझे ये अवसर दिया, और स्वरूप तू नहीं होता तो ये होता है। So I'm very happy. Thank you for coming, and we need some leaders. Thank you very much.
Shivji, if you can say a few words as well. Thank you so much, Makran ji. और ये नहीं कि आप एकदम कोने में बैठे हैं तो मैंने आपको पहले अटैक कर लिया। आपको फिर से while the conversation is on, we're going to have hopefully questions from the audience, और एक फिर से we have to attack you. So I hope that's not a problem.
When the three of them were sitting in Cafe Luna, I was staying in Santa Cruz East too. And on my way home, I used to see these three guys intent in conversation, intense every day, laughing, joking. और मैं हमेशा सोचता था यार मैं भी ज्वाइन कर लूँ, but wondering maybe I'll be intruding. But I was so full of myself those days that I didn't really let that stop me, so I did join them. We were casual acquaintances in the beginning. I don't know when we became friends, but we became such strong friends that today I really enjoy their company and we are very close. Raj was normally quiet, silent, but when he talked, you listen. And that holds true even today. I'm glad I met him, I'm glad they're my friends, and I'm glad I get to read Raj's books. Raj, I'm glad I met you.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's my turn, I suppose. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you translate in English and tell us what you all spoke about at Cafe Luna? I think everyone's waiting for that.
I would take you a bit further back in that case. I met Supe, I call him Supe, I don't call him formally Raj and all that. I met him at MBA, we did our MBA together at the Pune University. And after which he went off to Delhi, I came to Mumbai, Bombay then. And Bombay हादसों का शहर है, so some accidents can be life destroying, some can be life preserving, depends on what kind of company you have. Luckily, Supe came back to Bombay. We got together and a few friends, we used to stay in this railway colony in Santa Cruz East. It was called 156 by 6, so it was popularly known as 156. And it was a kind of a dilapidated, anytime it could fall kind of a structure. So yeah, we used to live there, and we were very, very rich in thoughts, but not in the pocket. Okay? So that was our life. Supe was my image about Supe at that point in time is a man crouched over a table with stacks of books around, reading, writing, sometimes 20 hours at a stretch. So that is my first image that comes to me of yesteryears. And he used to have this notebook, you know, which he used to make notes from a book. And then after reading it, and then he used to pick up the book and say, "Ye ho gaya." And those notes were the essence of his reading. And he used to literally devour books. And he's read everything in life. And for a man like me, it was something too mammoth to even to imagine. I believe that God has given a particular skill as a gift to every human being. Be it writing or acting or carpentry, you know, or shoemaking for that matter. It's just that our desires sometimes don't match that. We go somewhere else and then we become mediocre. So with Supe, I had a very simple example. He would put pen to paper and start writing. He would finish a page, and when you read that page, it is one of the most arresting kind of writing that you read. But the biggest aspect is that there is no scratches, there are no change of words, there are no change of phrases, there is no correction, it's as it is. So start to end is a neat piece of writing. And it needn't be philosophical all the time. You can tell him, Supe, mall, likho, you know, he'll start writing. And that piece would be completely out of this world. Which goes to prove that he was born with that and God had given him that gift. I'm so glad that he has not returned that gift to God, saying that I'm going off to the Himalayas. He's continued with that writing and accepted the gift that God has given him, which I'm really thrilled to see. This is one such product. Now, his journey from being a literature bhakt to a spiritual bhakt happened right before all of us friends. And this transition was absolutely smooth, seamless, effortless and natural. Just like my transition of embracing him and hugging him like a friend to now embracing him, hugging him and touching his feet. So it's that kind of a transition which has happened with me. So I'm really thrilled There were times then, when we used to live in 156, that we used to never lock our door. So anybody was welcome. And we had a small little Bharti Vaitak kind of one gadda there, and lots of books and tables, etc. So anybody was welcome, and then we have many of them over here who have come there and visited. And that was life then, till he turned turtle and went off to the Himalayas, and did a good job of it actually, you know. So that was Subir for me, and I'm so glad that I'm here. And I was there last time when we did Big Bappa, and it's now one more book from him. I have read the book. It flows like water, and I think Ganga is the inspiration. So that's Raj Subir, my friend, philosopher, and guru. Thank you.
Thank you so much, KP. Well, before Raj takes questions, Benjamin is... So if you could just say a few words first, and there's also something very special that he's going to be doing as part of this evening. He's going to be reading from the book. So a few excerpts from the book, but before that, sir, for just a few words about your association with Raj.
Thank you, and I'm very happy that you said a few words, because more than a few words I really don't have. Reason being that out of this august company on my right, all these worthy gentlemen, I am the odd one out. I've known Shiv and KK and Makaran. Yeah, he does this disappearing act very often. I've known these three worthy gentlemen for quite a long time. This worthy gentleman, Mr. Raj Subir, the author of this book, the reason why we are all here, I met for the first time in my life 2 hours ago. Today, 2 hours ago, in Starbucks. But the connection is slightly older. Krishna Patel, right here, dear friend of mine, dear friend of Rajesh. A few months ago, she said, Benji, would you like to, not will you maybe please, no. Would you write a review of a book my friend has written? I had no idea who this friend was. Obviously, I had no idea that he had written many books before this one. But I jumped in and said yes. And then Raj sent me some excerpts from the book. I read them and I wrote back to him saying, Raj, look, I cannot write any kind of a review of anything, book or anything else, until I have read the entire thing in its entirety. He trusted me, he sent me the manuscript. I read it, some of it I read several times over, and then I wrote what I think more than a review, which is my reaction, my impressions of this wonderful book, When Life Turns Turtle. The first time I've been introduced to writing of this kind. The only connection being that a little brief has been written by Mr. Ruskin Bond. Mr. Ruskin Bond and I went to the same school, different years. He's my senior at the Bishop Cotton School in Simla. So there were the connections kept establishing themselves. Ruskin Bond, Bishop Cotton School, Simla, Hills, he lives in the hills, and so on and so forth. Two and two got together, and I attempted and wrote what I thought was a heartfelt appreciation of this wonderful book. And now, when I got the book in my hands a little while ago, I realized that he, Mr. Raj Subir, had done me the singular honor of publishing that review as the foreword of this book, for which Raj, thank you.
No, I must thank you.
More than that, I cannot say because I don't have much to say, except, as AK said, please read the book. It is worth reading. To me, it opened up a completely new world, for which again, Raj thanks. And thank you all for being here to listen to us and to take part in this, I think, wonderful event, the launch of a book is a great moment in any writer's life. Raj, I wish you all the very best in everything that you do.
Thank you. Thank you.
And thank you, one and all.
Thank you so much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have Ashutosh here with us, Ashutosh Govarkar. A round of applause. He completes the trio and he's now going to tell us his version of Capiluda. Well, Ashutosh, we made sure we didn't launch the book without you. And we're so pleased to finally have you here with us because each of them were talking about their association with Raj, and we know you're a very integral part of that association. So if you could just share that with us before we move on to the book launch and the reading.
Good evening. Sorry to hold things up here. It's a very special moment for me to be here this evening, especially because of the launch of a very, very old friend who has always wanted to do something like this for many years, and finally he's come up with the book. My association with him was meeting him through the Prithvi Theatre, but what I discovered in him was a poet, a spiritual person, and who has intense talent for writing. And that's the time I offered him to do the English transcreation of my songs of Swades and of Jodhapur, which he did so beautifully that one day Javed Saab called me and said, "Bhai, who has done the translation of the songs for you?" Because till that point in time, if you said Rang Barse would be color sprinkling. And you would have very literal translation. But the way Raj had transcreated the songs, it was like a different poetry in itself, while doing full justice to Javed Saab's poetry. And he immediately included his songs, in his collection of poems, which is doing in English, which I thought was quite a commendable thing. And till this day, Raj, I think, has been for me someone who's always traveling. He keeps calling me out of the blue, and where are you now? Bangalore. Where are you now? Uttarkashi. Where are you now? Gangtok. I mean, he can be found in several places. So I'm really looking forward to reading this. When life turns turtle, I find the title so interesting because this is something that happens to us every 6 months in our business. So good luck, Raj. Thank you for inviting me and letting me know this happened. Because otherwise we tend to think, "Hey, yaar, wo bahut busy hai, usko kyun bulaye? Let him do his work." So I'm very happy that you thought of me and you invited me. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Before we proceed with the launch, if you could just have one more replay of the teaser again, and follow that by the launch, and then the reading gentlemen, Jim, you have a few excerpts to read before we go for questions. So, Raj, your moment of glory, we have a copy for you as well. Requesting everyone to not forget, we have copies of the book at the nail spa right down here.
We need one more.
On the same level, if you want to get your copies, build and then come back here for a special signature from Raj. So we're going to be starting off with the book signing a little post the event, but right now we're going to have the launch.
This we're using for reading. Some are used for support, so we need one more book. It's used for support.
Alright, gentlemen, may I please request you to kindly rise up to your seats and unwrap the copy of the book for all of us. There you go. When Life Turns Turtle by Raj Super. Come on guys, will you do better than this?
थोड़ा नीचे चेहरा दिखा रहा है।
थोड़ा सा नीचे करना पड़ेगा, यहाँ रखना पड़ेगा।
The face is more important.
Congratulations once again, Raj. We now move on to a little bit of book reading for everybody. We'll start off with Benjamin. For those that have copies of the book, Benjamin, if you could just tell us the page number so that
Yes, I will.
we can follow up.
मुझे माइक कौन सा इस्तेमाल
No, no,
करूं?
clear it.
माइक कौन सा वाला?
ये वाला है ये बैठ के पढ़िए आराम से।
The first little section which I am reading is chapter 4-7 on page 291. 291, chapter 47. Ganga Beach Cafe sat directly on the banks of Ganga, almost on level with the flowing water. How beautiful, Vasundhara exclaimed. One can hear the Ganga, but not see it. Shaman was already there, as were Michael and Christina, an American couple with their 2 children, and Richard, a Frenchman. When Indraneet and Vasundhara entered, Shaman stood up to greet them. "This is my childhood friend, Vasundhara," Indraneet said. Shamantak Srivastava, please call me Shaman. He folded his hands in namaste. What a beautiful name.
Well, I think just about anybody who can read English can read this book. It's a good one.
Well, any more questions?
Yes. What prompted me to write this book? Well, I was leading a solitary life for a long time, and I had engaged myself in some kind of talking to people about spirituality. And most of what I spoke amounted to a sermon. And I discovered as time passed that there are takers for sermons, but there are not so many takers for sermons. There are more takers for stories. Because I myself was one for stories and not for sermons. So I wrote a story.
Wonderful.
Yes, please. When did your life turn total?
Well, my life turned 23 years ago. And I am 50.
Any chance of it turning
Well,
turtle again?
anybody else with questions before we proceed? Anyone with questions? Yes, please.
Well, she's asking, I think if I'm getting it right, you're asking whether an atheist can turn spiritual. Is that the question? My answer is that atheist is already spiritual. There is nobody who is not spiritual. Everybody is spiritual. So there's no question of turning spiritual. It's just a question of looking at it. Yes. No, I'll pass on the mic. You don't have to speak. You don't have another mic?
Or cotton?
Wired him. They're all wired here.
Yeah. No, this time.
My question is not so much about the book, but
Yes.
my question is not so much about the book. It's this very fascinating story of going to the hills and one day in Bangalore and one day in Bangkok and one day in Kashi. So there is this cliche about leaving behind the big bad city and going into the pure and arms of nature and back to the original Himalayas. I want to know if the cliche lives up to the hype, or That's just another way to live in another location, but everything else is the same.
Well, the cliche does leave. I mean, going into Himalayas or going into any solitary place or that kind of life, the austere life, it does deliver. It definitely does deliver, but what it does is something, there's a Sanskrit word, uddipan. Uddipan means kindling, igniting. So what does happen is that when you're in the woods, I mean, the classical woods, when you're in the woods and you're only looking at the river and you're only looking at the ocean or you're listening to the birds and you have no human company, you start going inwards. And perhaps you start talking to yourself because you have nobody else to talk to. And when you start talking to yourself, I think you discover all talking. And then you can go back to the world and talk again. So I don't think that the conversation ends, but I think it helps you look within. So it's not a cliche, it does help.
Any more questions? Any more questions in the audience?
Well, you can ask stupid questions as well. Please pass on the mic to whoever wants to ask the questions.
Right. We come across as a rather serious person.
What do I come across as?
A rather serious person. So I'm just wondering, the book is a bit of a serious read.
It's not a serious read at all. It's a breeze. It's not a serious book. You know, I have for many, many years created this impression that I am very austere and I am a very serious man. And I will only write something that cannot be understood. But it's not like that. This is a very simple book. And this is the story, just anybody's story.
My life is at a slow pace, but it didn't turn turtle ever. So yeah, so that's the answer.
Okay. Table.
No, this is not my occasion. This is Raj Shukra's occasion. We shall have a separate questions answer session about my career. Okay? Thank you.
Hello, Teja. So let's make the industry for so long. So I have two questions for you. I start off with one thing. This first question to you is Hollywood the benchmark for Bollywood stars?
दोस्त मैं यहाँ पे जो है ना मैं अतिथि बन गया हूँ मेरे दोस्त का बुक लॉन्च हुआ so I would rather that if you have understood what this whole function is all about please ask questions regarding this book and regarding that subject and I shall answer you regarding myself I have said enough and I shall come again and speak it to you yeah no offense man thank you
Thank you very much. Can you please pass mine forward? There's one question here.
Well, this is what is known as collateral damage of having celebrity friends.
Louder, louder.
Is the book? No, it isn't. No. Well, the role of Bollywood is this, the protagonist is from Bollywood, but there is no role. That's got nothing to do with my life. The places are real, and it's got much to do with my life, but the story is entirely fictional. It's got nothing to do with it.
The inspiration behind the title.
Behind the title, it's difficult. Actually, I'll answer this question very honestly. When you have to write a title for a book, you give those to the publisher and the entire team. So I think I churned out something like 50 titles. And out of those 50, I think they shortlisted 5. And there's one that I liked and Swarup liked. And I think we were in simple majority. So this is what it's ended up to be.
We have one more question there.
There's one more there.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
What is the question?
Which title did you like?
Which title did I like? Well, I like this, When Life Turns Dirty. I have stopped liking what I like. I have started to learn what people like and what the world likes.
We can take one more last question
Yes.
before we move on to book signing.
Yes.
Proof is everything, right? You prove something where it exists. So by us, spirituality is spiritual, same as proof in science.
Well, it isn't. In fact, the spiritual experiment is very much akin to a scientific experiment. The difference is only of instruments. The instrument in science is a microscope, or instrument in science is something else, something with which you measure the truth. In spirituality, the instrument is internal. For example, if I were to tell you that love is an instrument of knowing, so in the place of microscope you have love. There's a statement, it's made by Aldous Huxley in a book called Perennial Philosophy. He says astrolabe, astrolabe means telescope. Astrolabe of the mysteries of God is love. Now what are you talking about? With the telescope you can see a star, but with the telescope of love you can see God. That's the difference.
Thank you very much. We now move on to book signing.
Just one
We
question.
have one moment. Please go ahead.
Images on the cover page.
The images on the, his question is, can I explain the meaning of the images on the cover page? I am not the designer of the cover page. The cover page was designed by Abhilasha Khandelwal, who lives in the US. She's a friend of mine and she designed this cover. I quite like it, but some things, of course, I mean, there is Paduka, the pair of sandals, which are representative of precept or principle, or guidance. And the hill, of course, the Himalaya and Ganga. So it's set there. So that's what I said. What was my intention to write this book? Well, most writers cannot help but write books. So for a long time I was not writing a book. And then I realized I must write a book. So I wrote a book. Yes, I do.
How much?
Well, he is gone beyond literature now and he is examining me on my spiritual life. So his question is, how much do you pay every day? Well, I do pay quite a lot. I think enough for to hold my soul and body together.
Do you play by Japmala?
All these questions can possibly answer in this book. Read this book.
Yes. So we'd like you to pick up a copy of the book and you'll get all the answers to all your questions. Well, moving on now. First of all, a big thank you to each of our panel members present here. Please give them an encouraging round of applause. Ashutosh is there. I think Dr. we still have him around. Again, please. Thank you so much. KK, thank you very much. Shiv, Swaroop, Venki. Thank you very much. And once again, yes please, Raj.
No, she has been thanking very profusely because this is a part of her job. But I must thank from the bottom of my heart all these people who are my friends and he who's become my friend recently, just now, who was right. There's something very peculiar about all of us. All of us are, I presume, at least I can vouch for them, they're all unassuming people. They're all unassuming. They do their job sincerely, each one of them. Like he's become audience now. When he was entertaining, he was very much here. And now he's doing a job because he realizes that I am the hero and he's not playing it. The writer is the hero. So he became the hero. So he's doing a fantastic job of that. And look at this publisher. He's an absolutely self-effacing publisher. To all functions he'll come like this because he has to wear a coat, he'll wear a coat and come there. And the only thing he ensures is everything is all right for him. He has no, he would never be indifferent. Mr. K.K. Menon is always in the hiding most of the time, unless you call him out and ask him questions. Same with Shiv. She was very intense, very internal kind of thing. Shiv is the case with him. And which is the reason I wanted him associated with this book. I wanted somebody who's sincere and who understands art and you would understand are irrespective of denominations. So I think all of us are artists in a way, and it makes good company, and I'm really, really thankful to all of them for having come. And more than that, I'm thankful to all of you. And I'm hoping you will read. Nobody reads these days. Please do read. Please do read.
Thank you so much, sir. We request Mangal, you please come up for a photo op. And while we're wrapping things up, this is to let everybody know, When Life Turns Turtle by Raj Dubey is available at the nail spa right down there, just next to the nail spa. If you can pick up a copy, come back and get it signed, that would be great. For all of you asking the queries, is it available at Crossroad? You have to go up to the second level, but right now, especially for this event, we made the copies available right next to the nail spa. On this level itself, you go right down there. You can get the book back once you fill it and have it signed by Raj. Thank you very much once again. Let's give Raj an encouraging round of applause. When Life Turns Turtle, we have copies of book available next to the nail spa at 8 p.m. on this very level. Please do get your copy signed right away. Signing would be happening right away. Thank you very much.
साइनिंग के लिए आपको चेंज करनी पड़ेगी अपनी पोजीशन।
कहाँ बैठो?
एट द एज वेयर यू गेट सम लाइट एंड जिसका नेचर यहाँ पे
वहीं ज़्यादा
होगा। यहाँ रख देते हैं।
हाँ, यही बैठ।
अब सीटिए।